Hello, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Black Sabbath from 1963. It's the second film in the Bava Box Volume 1, is directed by Mario Bava, and stars Boris Karloff and Mark Damon. Well shit, maybe I'm the asshole. It turns out the original title for Black Sunday was Italian for The Mask of Satan, and the original title for Black Sabbath was Italian for The Three Faces of Fear. Most likely it wasn't until they were shipped over stateside that they were retitled Black Sunday and Black Sabbath. Sorry, that was my bad and I do apologize for it. I'm still gonna call them the other names though because that's what I've always known them as. And before we start, yes, the band Black Sabbath took their name inspiration from this film. Before they changed their name, they were called Earth. Anyway, Black Sabbath is an anthology film, and it is fucking great. Well, the first vignette has got some serious logistics problems, but if you don't think about the wheres and the hows and just go along with it, The Telephone is an excellent suspense tale with an interesting series of twists. Just one problem that keeps any of it from being possible: they didn't have cell phones in 1963. But if they did, The Telephone would be perfect, and it has some very wink-wink, nudge-nudge bisexual innuendo that was pretty brazen for 1963. The next vignette, The Verderlock, stars Boris Karloff as perhaps the titular creature, which is a vampire with an insatiable thirst for the blood of the closest loved ones during its life. I'm sure it's based on folklore from somewhere, just not sure where, but damn is it a terrifying proposition, the idea of a Verderlock, especially because it makes more Verderlocks, and suddenly you're not running from one loved one, but multiple, and that must be a horrible nightmare. Also, and my husband pointed this out to me, there is a chance that Karloff's Gorka character in this vignette is the inspiration for Frylock Meatwad and Master Shake's landlord Markula on Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Just ignore the humped back in the photo of Markula and focus on the face. The final vignette is The Drop of Water, and it is a very The Telltale Heart inspired story with some absolutely pants-shittingly terrifying dead people. It's not original, but the makeup and death masks will keep me up tonight for sure. It's still a spine tingler, just a derivative spine tingler. The whole thing is tied together at the beginning and end by some cheeky host work by Karloff. The end also includes some behind-the-scenes stuff that I don't want to ruin because it's more charming if you don't know what is going on. On the whole, the strongest vignette is The Verderlock, and the weakest is The Telephone, but only because of its insane plot holes. Overall, I'm giving Black Sabbath a B+, but up next is the 50 Decrepit Crypt of Nightmare film Scarlet Fry's Junk Food Horror Fest. Will it be as good as I Hate You? Probably not, but we'll see. See y'all then.